love sharing, absolutely love sharing project tours with you guys, and I hope you do too. If you do, put a thumbs up to let me know if it's real. And also subscribe. If you do enjoy the content, please share it, please subscribe, so I can put out more content that you do enjoy watching. So this project tour today is actually of a new build property. I know literally it seems like everywhere you look there's new builds being built and people are buying new builds, but sometimes it can be really intimidating to think, what am I going to do with this blank canvas? Where do I start? Where do I begin? And really my hope for this video that it serves as inspiration of what to do with your space. As you will see that there was an addition of architectural features that weren't already in the space, because usually new builds do get a bad rep of like there's no architectural features, there's no personality to the buildings. So you know, there are ways that you can personalize your home and make it your own. So hopefully you enjoy this video, and like I said, don't forget to subscribe. Right, so as you walk into the space, the hallway, so the hallway had a lot of storage needs. So we needed somewhere to store shoes, to store coats. As a narrow space, the color wasn't doing a lot for the space, because it was just making it look quite gray and quite tired. So it was very important to uplift the space and keep it simple and minimal. We added a console table, a really shallow depth console table in that space. Important not to have anything too precious on there and nothing too deep as well in that space. And then also the shoe storage that was added in was a great addition, because it allowed there to be space and storage, but it's all tucked away now. As you walk in, you're not met by different things looking at you. It's quite a nice flow into the space, and it welcomes you and invites you into the space, which is the point of a hallway, right? The living room, as you walked in, you were greeted by this floral patterned wallpaper that was ran all the way along the wall. So the living room is actually not very wide, but it's a very long space, and it was a very good space to do a lot with. The window dressing was already done, and they had a lot of family pictures and photographs that just needed, you know, a home, a nice place to go on. So the main thing with the living room is, I'll start off with the media wall. So the media wall literally changed dramatically. You know how people get facelifts? The media wall literally dramatically changed the space. So and the paint color that we went for was the little green silent white in deep. So it's a very warm white that made sure that the clients had that warm and cozy feel that they wanted, because this is a space that they wanted to relax in. So after the media wall was painted and all the spotlights were put in it, it just made such a big difference. We were able to show the family pictures, we're able to style and accessorize it in different ways. And also there was an addition of a love seat. So they already had 2 sofas which were pretty brand new that we worked with in the scheme. And from the living room you can also see the conservatory. So the conservatory didn't really have a function. It was pretty much being used as a place to store things like the old sofa. And from the consultation, understanding that in the morning for breakfast they would meet here, have a cup of coffee, have a cup of tea, and also thinking about where to store, you know, my clients' books, creating a bookshelf like a library, book wall, and then an informal kind of breakfast area was the best way to utilize the space. And after we took everything out, we actually realized how much space we had. And one of my favorite parts of this room is the bespoke chess table that was created from the chessboard that my client had for sentimental reasons. And it's little things like that that just bring out the personality of the space and just make the space really sing and really shine. And we also ensured that like the continuity of the colors from the living room to the conservatory was the same. So as you can see, the wall color is the same. So it's that little green, silent white, deep color scheme that we went for. So the dining room was green. The room doesn't get a lot of natural light, so we just brought it back because the dining room is near the hallway, so just match that color to the dining room, and then just created a more simple but just elegant space for them to be able to entertain. And we used the existing dining table and the existing dining chairs because they were still brand new, but adding little things like the mirrored wall on the back that reflected the light, adding the rug just brought in that coziness. And one of my favorite things as well, so you know how we added the media wall in the living room, we added wall molding in the dining room and used that as like the frame for art, and it just made such a difference. And then I cannot also sing enough about these lights in the dining room are like jewels. They're so pretty, and they just made such a huge difference in the space. So much for the people who have been consistently watching and supporting the channel, and I hope we continue to grow together, and I'll see you guys in the next video.